Our top focus here on 9 a.m. The Supreme Court of Pakistan will today hear the detention case of alleged mastermind of the Mumbai attacks, Zaki Rehman Lakhvi. Now, the Interior Ministry has challenged the Islamabad High Court's decision to suspend the detention order of Lakhvi in the Supreme Court. The Pakistan Anti-Terrorism Court had granted bail to Lakhvi in December last year, but soon after the government detained him on grounds of maintenance of public order. The detention was overturned by the IHC, the Islamabad High Court. Lakhvi is currently detained at the Adiala prison in connection with a separate kidnapping case. We are in fact joined in by Hamza from Pakistan as well as Smita Sharma joining us from New Delhi with all the latest. Morning to you both. Let me quickly first get in a word from Hamza before I come across to you, Smita. Now, Hamza, if you can tell us what really is the case that Pakistan government is actually trying to make over here against Zaki Rehman Lakhvi.
Well, Pakistan has actually challenged the court's decision. If you remember, the anti-terrorist court gave bail to Zaki Rehman Lakhvi on the Mumbai terror attack case on lack of evidence and for 5 lakh rupees. Him and his another, accomplice was actually given bail 5 lakh per person, and they were allowed to move around free. That's after. It was after that the government actually came up with the public protection order to actually detain him furthermore in the jail. That's what Pakistan government has now challenged in the highest court, that's the Supreme Court of Pakistan. Today is going to be the first hearing of that, and it is expected that Pakistan government now will be able to actually put forward its recommendations on why Pakistani side and the government side think that Zaki Rehman Lakhvi should not be let go and should not be let free in the open. And till the time that happens, the Pakistan government needs to have a very strong case against it, because for now the court order is standing that he is allowed to move around free on bail and is in detention on public protection order, and that is not something very strong. So I think Pakistan government now today will be able to contest the fact that they want Zaki Rehman Lakhvi back in jail.
So are they going to challenge the the bail order?
Yes, in fact, this is what the case is about. Pakistan government has challenged the bail order, and now today it is going to be heard in the court that what reasons is Pakistan government going to give? Because if you remember, the last time when this thing happened, the Pakistani government lawyer did not even show up in the court. So if this is now challenged by the government itself, it will be easy for them to actually come to the court and put their point of view in front of the court, because before that there was no point of view from the government, only a challenge that came in, and that was decided very easily because there was no one to contend the case.
Absolutely, Hamza, and that is the main point, isn't it, Smita? I mean, here in India, there have been a lot of reactions ever when we actually heard the news of his acquittal, so to say, from the Islamabad High Court, because the government refused to represent its point of view. It refused to, put forward the evidence or at least build up a case also. And that is why the court had to decide what it did.
Well, Sanket, if you really see the entire Mumbai trial as it has progressed in Pakistan, it has progressed really at such a sluggish pace. We have seen judges, of course, come under direct threats. We have seen lawyers being targeted through the last 6 years. And Zaki Rehman Lakhvi is somebody who Pakistan itself has been calling the alleged mastermind of the Mumbai attacks. While India has been maintaining that Zaki Rehman Lakhvi is really a co-conspirator, the mastermind remains Hafiz Saeed. But if you look at, the attitude by and large, even with the Hafiz Saeed, the government really could not do much in terms of detaining him. He still moves around absolutely freely. There are reports continuously of how he's been spotted in Sialkot or in areas, closer to the Indian LOC. So as far as, Zaki Rehman Lakhvi is concerned now, clearly the Indian ministry here, External Affairs, Defense Ministry, everybody will be watching that case very closely today. And in case, if of course he does manage to win his case, keeping in mind that the lower court, the anti-terror court order in a way exposed the amount of flaws that really exist in this entire case, then completely expect those strong reactions pouring in again today.
Absolutely. All eyes will now be on that challenge of that court order. What exactly is going to happen in Pakistan, Hamza? We'll keep coming back to you. But both of you do stay on with us. There is another development which pertains, and it'll be interesting if we could get reactions from the both of you on that.